Greetings and salutations, everyone. Mike from Urban Automotive, Oakville, Ontario, Canada. Thanks for tuning into our channel. Today we are going to talk about a code that is not too common on Chrysler product, P06DD. This code comes up on the 2-liter 4-cylinder engines, turbocharged, that's in the Jeep line, in various vehicles, and in apparently some Alfa Romeo vehicles. This is a European-based engine, so you're not going to see this, but chances are you've pulled the code and Googled, and this video's come up because we're going to talk about it, because there's not a lot of videos on this information. So what we're dealing with is the oil pressure switch, the oil pressure solenoid on the oil pump. So on this vehicle, access to this oil pump is special. You need tools. We're going to go into that later in the video here with our tech Mark, who's actually performed the work and done the job. But basically, it's this guy here that we're dealing with in behind the pump. This solenoid basically acts as an on-off switch. With it off, it means that the pressure is higher rolling through the engine. General operating with it on is 30 psi. With it off, oil pressure sits at about 65 psi. So with it being that constant high pressure, it's not good across the board. It triggers the check engine light and throws this code P06DD, oil pressure control circuit stuck off. So the PCM of the vehicle causes this to go on and off to control the pressure under load, under temperature, oil temperature, coolant temperature, and load. These conditions will cause it to control the oil flow out of the oil pump. This is what you see when you take the timing cover off. Need the special tool that is available through the dealership network. There are some aftermarket Chinese versions on Amazon that we saw as well. We were able to get one from the dealer to complete the work and do the job. Not an easy task to do. If you are searching this for yourself and you're wondering why the price is so high to do this job, you're about to find out. And if you're a tech or a shop looking to see why it takes so long to do this, also you're about to find out. So without further ado, please watch Mark, and thanks for tuning in.
Hi, it's Mark, Urban Automotive, Oakville, Ontario, Canada. If you have a Jeep and you have this code and it's a 2-liter turbo engine, this is a 2019 Jeep I'm working on, this needs an oil pump, and you need a special toolkit for this, this is the kit number here. This is what the oil pump looks like. It has a problem with the solenoid in the back of it. This is the front of the pump. This is the back. This is the solenoid that gives a problem. And this little puppy sits in here, something like that, without all these chains in the way. I got to move out these chains. This is going to be a few part videos here because I couldn't find anything online for it. But get ready, boys and girls. This is what the future looks like, and this is what you're going to have to do. 5 years into a car and it needs an oil pump. Urban Automotive, safety first. Hi, Mark at Urban Automotive, Oakville, Ontario, Canada. Just showing you I got this pump sitting in here. It recommends to tighten the bolts by hand, but I couldn't get the clip out of the back, so I just backed it off ever so slightly, gave it a little wiggle, and out came my tool that holds the back of it. And we are looking good. I got now my 3 bolts hand tightened in there, and then I'm going to pull out these 2 pins, put my other 2 bolts in, take this out, put on the sprocket, and then line up the chains, and we're going to be ready to start assembling the engine. I'm so looking forward to it. I've so enjoyed this. This is the future, people. Urban Automotive, safety first.